Hey guys, I want to talk about Call of Duty and why I stopped playing Call of Duty games. Before I start doing that, I'm going to talk to you what Call of Duty games I played before I stopped. I did play Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I played all the Modern Warfare. I played all Black Ops besides third one. I did play Advanced Warfare and I did play Infinite Warfare. So I kind of stopped after Infinite Warfare. I think comes out the Advanced Warfare, but I stopped right after the jetpack parts because the reason I stopped playing it for one more stuff with Advanced and Infinite Warfare and talking about other people saying what I think about. So basically, a lot of people saying they don't like the Call of Duty Infinite and Advanced Warfare because it's not like the way they used to, because they play the other Call of Duty Black Ops, Modern Warfare, or original Call of Duty, more like a boots on the ground like it's more like real world war or World War Two, 2-1, World War. It's more like old school war. They have probably Modern Warfare as more like the modern day. Black Ops more like World War One, World War Two. But when you get to Infinity and Advanced Warfare, that's more futuristic. I don't think people don't mind a futuristic style, but I think they don't like the jetpack itself. I feel like it's not like Call of Duty thing. Call of Duty is mostly known from like Modern Warfare or like modern times in the past, and people don't like Skyfire game to Call of Duty. If you want to play Skyfire, they play Halo or what other game there is on places they can find, like Planet Side or in a Skyfire shooting game. But Call of Duty is more traditional shooting game for the players. And I think the Infinity or Infinity Warfare they kind of start with the micro microtransactions. You have to pay guns, like you have to buy guns. You don't have to, but optional buy guns and paint. So that's kind of unfair advantage for the people who buy the games. Get kind of like a power up without playing the game, get experience for it. You just buy the decided how he gets. So it kind of ruins experience because someone can play the game for 20 hours, pull hours, and then began to have own the game, on the link on the guys that have the paint. But someone could buy, get lucky, pay a loot box, really lucky chance to get a really powerful gun, kill the instant, like level 2, with like really high level gun to use. That's kind of hard Call of Duty right there, and my peers would complain about it. But when the Black Ops 3 and I forget what the game went after Infinite Warfare. I don't think it's the new Modern Warfare, the game before that. If there is a game before that besides Black Ops 4, there's real peers really complain about the Call of Duty because that take the story out of Call of Duty, so there's not a story mode. There's only focus on multiplayer, and there's loot box is on like out of control. People buying loot box up to what they make a lot of money. There's a in the Call of Duty the people who make Call of Duty and not who's making the game, but who's in charge of Call of Duty is not doing anything do do about to do even the playing field or take the loot box out of the game. But people love to see they take loot box out of the game because for that reason. Because I feel like the Call of Duty is more like I feel like the Call of Duty is more like a couple racing more than a video game company. Which is, to my opinion, that is true there because Call of Duty at that time focused mostly on own money and increased money in sales of the games more than focus on the player base. So that whole Call of Duty a lot. Well, whole Call of Duty to the old players, but now Call of Duty. I feel like Call of Duty is not like it is popular, but it's not popular as it used to be. If you know what I'm saying, it's hard to say. It's hard to say when a popular game is not popular as it is, but it's still popular. It's hard to say. I feel they lose credibility in the popularity from that happen, thanks to YouTuber and some game news websites against Call of Duty. And once in Infinite Infinity War, the lost two people. I forget it was the two people on, but I think one person did come back, kind of help out to gain the Cody reputation back, but then still need the other person. Cody Vingard, I think they call it Vingard. I heard it was a pretty good game. When I'm here when that comes up, but once the other game comes out, because the Vingard is kind of to go downhill slightly and then go downhill a little bit more because it get boring. There's nothing much to do. But to my opinion, it's a good thing. That's a good thing for Call of Duty because they know what players like, what players don't like. Again, it's kind of silly. Infinite Warfare and Raven and who are in charge of Black Ops, they like to rebuild Call of Duty Black Ops again. Have to want what they like, what they don't like. It's kind of bad thing to do for them to do that. I might go back playing Call of Duty again to see if anything changed, if there is anything. But what I'm hearing, there's something they changed. Even though they still have like I think they still have like Mercatrice, Mercal stuff got to buy to get the guns, the paint still. But here was a little bit more even for the people who buy stuff and people who play the game, like hours and hours into the game. But here it's a little bit better compared to Infinite Warfare. The new Modern Warfare, obviously this is right now, the new Modern Warfare have a great small one. Like, I don't hear anything from the new Modern Warfare anymore because they come out like last real. This would be it's real odd. I don't hear anything from back Call of Duty that much I used to. But I know in the past, like in Modern Warfare and the Black Ops, everyone is talking about Call of Duty like non-stop. Now I really hear go. I don't know. I grew up, have a job, and I'm like away from high school, middle, and elementary school. They that play the Call of Duty the most, or there's the other games that focus on more than Call of Duty, or Call of Duty is losing purpose story. I hate to say it, they might lose the purpose of the story. We're gonna need people talk about Call of Duty on YouTube, outside YouTube, and commercials to keep Call of Duty series going. What I'm seeing Call of Duty in the future, I see two things might happen. One is that I gonna have a slow growth. If as soon as one game comes out, they're gonna explode the Call of Duty, but back when that Call of Duty used to be. But that is really, really gonna happen because they lost despite to other players. I don't think they will come back for what happened like in Infinite Warfare. I don't think it's gonna happen. I hate to say it to you guys, but hopefully they just keep doing it and hope that do come back and get old players back and maybe more new people comes in and get the Call of Duty where it used to be. But here's another thing I think it might happen in Call of Duty. And I would say they have another like five years, maybe 10 years at max. They're gonna continue going down until they're going to call it quits, going in Call of Duty series because they keep losing players on overtime compared to losing players from Fortnite, well, other upcoming games and the system they're making into make Call of Duty games. The graphics in Call of Duty it's good. Here's the thing I want to see Call of Duty do: bring back the story back again, make interesting story. Like actually put time into the story. For the multiplayer, don't focus on the money. Just focus on fun on one. I know that's kind of hard to do compared to other shooting games. Because other shooting games got in traffic. You got look at Fortnite. Have so many player base. I'm not surprised if Fortnite have more players than Call of Duty. Yes, I know Fortnite is mostly small children play the game compared to teenagers and older player base playing Call of Duty. But Call of Duty need to work out what Fortnite's doing, what make that popular, and put that into the game. I know they did for the Black Ops 3 with the Battle Royale. I know that name turned out Call of Duty Black Ops 4. No, not 3. All the time I'm saying 3 was actually 4. But what point in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is for the that kind of get mixed reviews. When we got older player base, don't want to give it a battle royale, but when for that end, they bring the new players in, then get the money on sales goal from that. But I do think that they keep the battle royale in the game for the new players base, and keep the multiplayer in for the over or for the other players who like to play specifically multiplayer, and have all the game modes we have in past Call of Duty like free for all, multiplayer, team demolition, um, capture the flag, and other modes, put in that mode too. So keep it even. One side of the player could play battle royale, but that one call that, another one could play online multiplayer, like it's good old school days. So we're gonna have it's possible to have two player bees playing Call of Duty at the same time and have both of them happy. If they come like play like once, if they play the other side, that's even better. So they have to play Call of Duty even longer. In fact, it needs a story mode too into the game. For players like me, I'm most focused on the story mode than online stuff. I'm more story driven game and single player person than the multiplayer, because compared to other players, I'm not really that good as I want to be, but I'm not terrible or not good. I'm kind of like below average player, but I'm more like a story driven, and I do like some player because I like to be in control or not. Yeah, sometimes I like to be in control and feel like I'm a badass. So that's another thing of play like Call of Duty. They have the badass moments in the story modes. So that's pretty much it for me to talk about Call of Duty. What I think is gonna happen in Call of Duty, what I think the show do. Which the Call of Duty it have a right now the path in bringing the Call of Duty back to where it used to be, but they still have a lot of work to do for Call of Duty. So I'm gonna see what happens, what they're gonna do for Call of Duty in the future. Hopefully it's good changes. If not, they're going towards Call of Duty or other company gonna come in and take over Call of Duty. So until then, see what happens. See what happens to Call of Duty, and see you in the next video. Peace.